What if I told you that you're being judged because you're visible and not because you're wrong? A lot of the times, especially those of us that are hyper conscious of ourselves, let's be real. A lot of people are hyper conscious. Not everybody is hyper visible. We think that because I'm being judged, maybe it means I'm doing something wrong. How can people judge you if they couldn't see you? Remember these things. Visibility is not wrong in and of itself. There's nothing wrong with being visible. Trust and believe that people who are not visible would not be able to take it, the same amount of judgment that they're dishing out, if they were as visible. Being judged is inevitable. Clarity of identity reduces its impact. What does this mean? Everybody's going to be judged if they're visible to someone. It doesn't just mean people that are visible in the public eye. You're visible to someone in your life. When you know who you are, when you know what matters to you and what doesn't matter to you, when you have a clear identity, the judgment itself doesn't matter as much. Why does a judgment hurt at first? The judgment hurts because a part of us believes that it's true. A part of us believes that we are wrong for simply being seen or being seen in a way that other people do not find palatable. The kicker is this: if you truly know who you are staunchly set in that, it does not matter what other people think. On top of that, the beautiful thing is that you are able to withstand all of that pressure. You can become more visible and it still doesn't have a negative impact on you. You are able to fulfill your purpose because your purpose requires you to be visible in order for it to be manifested. We're going to move on. You want to own your strengths publicly. Let others' opinions inform less of your strategy. You should be owning your strengths. There is no reason for you to undermine yourself publicly. That absolutely does good. You know what your weaknesses are. Those close to you may know what your so-called weaknesses are. You don't want to exploit your weaknesses of your own volition to people who don't have positive regard for you. That doesn't make sense because those people are going to have a negative perception if they have a negative perception, regardless of whether or not those things are true. You don't want to be giving them ammunition. You don't want to add fuel to the fire. It can be difficult, especially when you're still in that stage of getting to the point to where you're completely confident. Do not give other people ammunition. It is better to sit in your bed and feel uncomfortable and feel insecure than it is to broadcast that to the entire world. It lives with you. It's stuck with you. You're stuck in that moment. That moment is memorialized in other people, in other people's brains, in other people's mouths. That's for you only. It is okay for you to just carry that within yourself. This also allows for other people's opinions to inform less of your strategy. Ultimately, your strategy should come from you. Of course, we all take feedback when it comes to how we are showing up for our audience, what products or services that we are offering. You primarily really want to make sure that the strategy is coming from you because that is what makes you unique. That is what makes what you're offering unique because of your individual inputs that only you can offer. You want to use judgment as a signal. Instead of actually dissecting the judgment itself and looking so deeply into what people are saying, go back and look at it from more of a bird's eye and a more detached view. Use judgment as a signal. What does judgment mean? It means that you have visibility. It also means that you are making waves. You are actually making an impact. You are able to procure attention. You're able to get people's eyes on you, which means that you have influence. Just take it as a positive sign that people are giving you attention at all because you can always use that attention for the benefits of your strategy and your brand. I hope that was helpful. Visibility creates judgment. Clarity makes it irrelevant. Until next time.